Imagine holding in your hands a perfectly carved human skull, not of bone, but of solid crystal, transparent and gleaming, as though it had been shaped yesterday. And yet some claim it was crafted hundreds or even thousands of years ago by civilizations that should not have possessed the tools to create it. These are the crystal skulls, mysterious objects discovered in jungles, temples, and private collections, each one stirring debate, controversy, and wonder. Were they sacred relics passed down through the ages, messages from gods, or even visitors from beyond our world? Or are they simply clever forgeries born in more recent times, dressed in legend to deceive? The story of the crystal skulls is one that weaves together archaeology, myth, fraud, and mystery in equal measure. The most famous of all is the Mitchell-Hedges skull, said to have been found in the 1920s in the ruins of a Mayan temple in Belize. It is almost perfectly life-sized, carved from a single block of clear quartz and with a jaw that moves just like a human's. For decades, it was presented as proof of advanced ancient knowledge, something beyond the reach of stone tools and primitive carving techniques. Anna Mitchell-Hedges, who claimed to have discovered it as a teenager, told stories of visions, strange lights, and supernatural energies that came from the skull. To her, it was no ordinary artifact, but a window into lost worlds. But science quickly raised its own voice. When crystal skulls from collections in the British Museum and the Smithsonian were examined, experts found unmistakable signs of modern tools. Microscopic scratches showed the use of rotary wheels and abrasives that could only have been employed with 19th or 20th century equipment. The results were damning, suggesting that at least some, if not most, of these skulls were not ancient at all, but crafted in Europe and sold to wealthy collectors hungry for relics of vanished civilizations. Yet, even with this evidence, questions remained, because not every skull tested fit neatly into the category of modern forgery. Some lacked the telltale marks, their crystalline structures aligned so perfectly that even skilled artisans would struggle to reproduce them without shattering the quartz. Across the myths of Mesoamerica, stories persisted of skulls imbued with power, capable of healing, of speaking, of storing knowledge. Legends spoke of 13 crystal skulls hidden around the earth, each one containing fragments of wisdom that, when reunited, would reveal secrets about humanity's past and future. Some versions said they were gifts from the gods, others that they were left by star beings who visited long before recorded history. These tales grew in strength as the skulls themselves became icons of mystery, appearing in countless books, films, and New Age practices. What makes the crystal skulls so fascinating is not only the debate about their authenticity, but the deeper questions they raise about our relationship with the past. If they are genuine, they could point to a level of craftsmanship far beyond what we believe ancient civilizations were capable of. If they are forgeries, they tell us just as much about the human hunger for mystery, our willingness to blur the lines between history and imagination. Even as museums quietly catalogue them as 19th century curiosities, believers continue to see them as keys to unlocking hidden knowledge. And here I do like to pause the mystery just for a moment to ask you, what do you think? Are these skulls relics of an ancient world we barely understand, or the clever tricks of modern artisans fooling those desperate for magic? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're enjoying this journey into the strange and the unknown, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Mysteries of Time, where we explore the forgotten, the forbidden, and the unexplained every week. Your support helps keep these stories alive and fuels our search for the secrets history hides. Now, imagine standing in a darkened temple centuries ago. A flickering flame is placed inside a crystal skull, its light scattering across the stone walls, creating shifting shadows that seem alive. To the ancient eye, this would not be a mere trick of light, but a vision from the other world, a communication with ancestors or gods. Quartz, after all, is more than beautiful. It holds electrical properties that we use today in watches and computers. Could it be that ancient shamans sensed some hidden energy in these stones, using them in ways we have long forgotten? Or is that belief itself a modern projection, our imagination filling in gaps with mystery because the truth feels too simple? But in the end, the crystal skulls remain caught between legend and science, between faith and skepticism. Whether ancient relics, Victorian fakes, or something in between, they continue to captivate us because they remind us of the fragility of truth in history. They sit silently in glass cases or hidden away in private collections, reflecting not only light but our endless curiosity. Some see in them evidence of higher knowledge, others see fraud. But everyone who looks at one feels the same thing, a sense that we are standing face to face with something that should not exist, and perhaps that is their greatest power. They may not hold secret codes or visions of the future, but they hold us, binding us in fascination, making us question the limits of what we know. Because in the end, mystery itself is the treasure, and the crystal skulls are its perfect symbol. If this story left you intrigued, then stay with us for more. On Mysteries of Time, we dive into the lost civilizations, hidden artifacts, and dark enigmas that shape our understanding of the past. Subscribe and join us as we continue to uncover the secrets history would rather keep buried. Because the past is never silent, it's waiting for those who dare to listen.